Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great... What day is it? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Fingies, welcome. Holy heck. Hey, Jaster, welcome. It was really tough for me to tear myself away and actually turn the mic on when I was hearing spooky piano song. It was really good. So I'm gonna link it. That was really good. Let's see. Let me go through the list here. So Bocage, welcome. And Seribot, thank you for saving us from the unwashed hordes. Fingies and Jaster, yep. Okay. I'm ready to get this party started. Yeah, so we're actually, this is the part of the MSQ that we're doing. So spoiler alert. Oh crap. It's going to be a tail only stream, by the way, just kidding. That's never going to get old. All right, finally. There we go. Oh, and then Ryu with a pop. Let me get my avatar to calm down a second. All right. Should probably start up Steam. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I mean, I had a tiny bit of food before I went live, and I had two of these pie-shaped shortbread cookies, and now I just feel like I want to go to bed. Mistakes were made. But I'm sure that I'll probably be plenty awake for this duty, because it's, heck. I think this is going to be heavy. Yeah, these cookies, they have a story, though. So one of my coworkers brought some, like, shortbread cookies in, and I had one, and I was like, oh my god, this is, like, seriously the best cookie I have ever tasted. So I had like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, oh my god, they're so good. So I told them, like, straight up, I was like, I'll give you like $50. Give this $50 to your neighbor and ask them to make as many cookies as what $50 would. I think it was 50. It was either 35 or 50. I was like, please make as many cookies as you can for this amount of money. So instead of doing that, they made me a bunch of cookies for free, and then included a mixing bowl and a baking sheet and a recipe. They're like, here, you can have these for free. You keep the bowl, you keep the cookie sheet, and now you have the tools to make them yourself. It's true. After the first bite, he had a 1,000-yard stare. Yes, and the recipe is handwritten. Like, the ingredients are on a little index card, and then how to cook them are on 2 sheets of, like, front and back, 2 sheets of paper. Handwritten. Yes. So good. I just about died when I saw all that. I was like, oh man. Just about died. So I guess this is like my first foray into baking then. So y'all, if I decide to bake and you never hear from me again, it's because I burned the house down. Invalid password? What kind of crap is that? There we go, jeez. I hate the feeling failed comms give men. But I wanted to swing in to make sure to wish you a great night and fun stream. Yeah, I mean, today was a weird day. Work was rough. Gonna try and disconnect into my own session. Gonna drop a lurk on you, though, since you're way past me in MSQ. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Tomorrow's a new day, and it's just gonna be... It'll be different. Alright, let's get to main. Main. There we go. Oh yeah, a critical thing. Critical thing I neglected. One moment. I just want to say thank you, Roxy Fluff, for your follow. You followed while I was offline, and thank you, Sonder Hand. Thank you so much. Sonder, I know from Luskwood. Good bean. Players in queue 46. That's crap. It's gonna take me like a whole minute and a half this time to get in. Gosh. Well, maybe longer than a minute and a half. It shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, see? Yep, here we are. So, I didn't, as of yet, I haven't gotten any volunteers to poke along with the, in the duty, so it might just be me in there. I'm just gonna give it a minute or two and see what happens. See if anybody shows up last minute. So to catch some folks up here, we got a report from Kryl saying that stuff was going on in Thavnair. And now basically, to rewind a little bit further, we just got back from the moon. There was like a little assembly thing in Charlian where they revealed to everyone that, yeah, the world is ending. So everybody's freaked out and stuff. And then Kryl was just like, we just got a message from Thavnair that, you know, strange monsters are appearing and stuff like that. So we go down there. That's where we're at now. And the king guy, I guess, said that, oh yeah, it's actually our own citizens who are just turning into these monsters, these fiends. I was like, ooh, that's one thing I forgot to do. Oops. I forgot to disable the multi-link thing, because obviously Paula and I aren't streaming together right now. Just do that real quick. Oops. Holy heck, the music is amazing though. Really digging it. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you can tell something's going on because like the sky is burning and we've got like meteors coming down and stuff like that. So yeah, it's the end of the world. This is where it starts. Alright, nobody's popping in, so I think I'm just gonna get it started. Yep, the duty is called Vanaspati. Oh cool, average wait time 11 minutes. Hopefully that's not true. So how's everyone doing? Like, how's the week going so far? I know it's going pretty well for Bocage, because I got some happy news from Bocage. But how the rest of you doing? Don't need to be present to pop in there, but I'm just gonna tromp around here for a little bit until the duty pops. The sky is burning. We need to organize a town-wide evacuation. Surely we shouldn't just stay here. There we go. Commensurate. Come on, healer. There we go. Perfect. Oh, creepy.
My friends, heed me. These are children of Thavnair. Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
That was the dragon in Thavnair talking. I forget what his name is because it's been a while since we've been back here.
If this is the only way,
Look at him. Such a handsome boy.
I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward.
Big pulls this time around. Stuff is still on cooldown. There we go. Nice. That won't stop Lieutenant Squeegee. You're damn straight. Or did we lose somebody? Nope. They're just pulling already. Oh, this... Uh-oh. Somebody's paying attention. I've never done this duty before. Thank you, whoever did that poll. Music is so good. The mouths on the ground kind of like freak me out a little bit. That hurt a lot. I might die. Oh, I'm 90.
What is this vile presence I sense?
Minstrel's Coda. What does that mean?
The horde draweth near. Be on your guard.
Hi, Gabe. Welcome. Good bean. Kind of interested in those new traits. Is this what happens when theory grow up? I don't know. The ambiance here is pretty awesome. Oh. Oh. I can't target any of them yet. There we go. It's kind of on the intense side of things. Noxus, welcome! Haven't seen you in a little while. Have you been? Hope you're well. Somebody in our party's getting a little salty that the The DRG isn't tethering, which I'm not familiar with DRG, so I don't know. I'm a BRD. I'm trying to stay just in range. Because I'm not a tank, I'm kind of squishy. I'm just a squishy bard. There we go. That looks even more frightening than what we were fighting before. Cool. Oh, I already possessed that. Okay. That was rude. That's one thing about this expansion. I've noticed that there aren't that many... Shit, I have to get in the hole. Too late, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not dead. I won't make that mistake again. Hopefully I won't make it again. There we go. Nice. This dude is actually kind of cool. I like it. I like it. How did I get petrified? I was looking away. That's cool. I'm actually low-key worried what the boss is going to be like. Oh, crap. Crap. I started pressing a whole bunch of messed up buttons. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That was a boss time. That's creepy. Creepy AF. Some of the stuff, it just isn't obvious on, like, where you should be or not. What is it doing? That was cool, actually. Yeah, oh, this mechanic, yeah, I think we're doing okay, though. I only died once. Ugh. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Not the one with the symbols and the pushback, but the meteors that hit the field. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, so I only died 3 times, that's okay. Alright, there we have it. There's the duty. Interesting.
As I feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well. There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Emptiness? That would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhaps so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
Wow.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnair, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe. You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Take me with you.
Ooh.
I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahty's side.
Estinian, here. It's the last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
Yeah, there we go.
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Wow, what a cool duty. I'm gonna do extras. All life must end in death, yet death in turn gives birth to new life. Such is the flow of ether. To think the natural cycle could simply be cut off, then the very thought makes me shudder. After so long and so many sacrifices, we've finally found a way to cure the tempered. But these poor souls, they vanish without a trace. Is there truly no saving them? While Estinian and Vitra defend Radzatan from above, we on the ground must find a means to prevent these transformations, and soon. The stillness in the air puts me ill at ease. We must be wary. Worry not. I can see your ether, and that of our companions. We have not suffered the fate of those unfortunate souls. Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people. There is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Oops. Apparently I got so much stuff in that last duty that I am full up. Yeah, I need to do something about this very soon. I'm keeping my Archon loaf. Yeah, someday I'll clean this out. Yeah, you're gonna freak out when you see my my Chocobo saddlebag, Ryu. I've got one. I have one retainer. I should probably grab another one. I wonder if I can attune to this aetherite yet. Nope. I'll go find a vendor. I gotta vendor a bunch of stuff. I think there's this one down in the corner. I just have to offload some stuff, and then I can keep going at least. Merchant, okay, there we go. Nope, I'm keeping the Archon loaf. Keeping it. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Pumps of scouting. I didn't really get anything that I could use on that duty. Except for, I think, this Imperial Bracelet of Aiming. Oh yeah, heck. gosh, this place is beautiful. That's right. I got some new traits too. Actions and traits. Okay. Got Minstrel's Coda. Grants Mage's Coda, Army's Coda, or Wanderer's Coda upon singing Mage's Ballad. Okay. I also got Radiant Finale. Interesting. I'll have to play with some of that at some point. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduta for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations, and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups and we may cover more ground. Alize and I will see to Pax's path. Thancred and Y'shtola pray make for Dharma. I leave Artha to Graha and you, Ahty. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta, and we might share what we've learned with the Satrap. Speak with Graha. Alright. Shall we be off then? Artha is home to the High Crucible of Al-Khamia, whose alchemists forge many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Let's do it. Come on, Catboy, let's go. Oh, heck yeah, this place. I remember this. Dang. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were one with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubled times? We are assisting the Satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balsahan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and his minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Oof, that's just crazy that these people just spontaneously turn into these monsters. And then when you... Well, actually, when they do the transformation, that's when their ether just goes berserk and just disappears. So this is Thavnairian weave. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvus. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much of an expert on Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I have felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it, the wisdom of ancient Alag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvus again, if only once. According to Nuhadin, the blasphemy came from the direction of the Balsan Bazaar. Let us inquire there to see if there are any vendors or customers that can enlighten us further. That would be Vasra. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. We have not come in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time. So I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Alright. Sisters have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First I heard screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Marid, throwing people about like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated, but we are not lost. But we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend, its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave, and then it was gone as quickly as it came. That is the extent of what we will learn here, I think. Shall we take a moment to consider our findings elsewhere? Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetherite Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in the Mahane, can surely tell us more. Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands, and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends started shrieking, and then the black mist comes again until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Milil, the barmaid, chatting with them, though. She might know something. This was a look. View? Nope. Give me 1 second. I forget what the command is for these. Heck. Huh? Oh, pardon me. I was just... anyway, take a seat wherever you like. We're open for business, as per usual. Oh, look out. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it, anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Merid poured me a drink, and then suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature. Enormous and ghastly to behold. Holy heck, Noah Fox, thank you so much for the raid. Heck, how are you doing tonight? How is Final Fantasy for you tonight? Still making my way through the MSQ. We're kind of at an interesting part. What were you up to in Final Fantasy? I'm just curious. But thank you so much, Noah, and welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I play mostly like RPG stuff, like Final Fantasy here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Charles, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We have some like plans on doing some other stuff too, like Final Fantasy 15. I got on a Steam sale. I'm gonna be doing some Nier pretty soon, and lots of other stuff. We just got finished going through a bunch of the Halo games, including Halo Infinite. I know it's a shooter, but it has a good story too. Holy heck. We're going through Xenoblade Chronicles also. That's 2 days a week. Since I just got a Switch for the stream, and we've been doing that. Play Pokemon on Saturday mornings. The community here, we're pretty chill. We're all friends. We chat about all kinds of different stuff. Or we just, just sit and vibe. But if that sounds like your jam, please feel free to leave a follow, and welcome. Killing vampires. Okay. Maybe you're a little bit ahead of me or something like that. I don't remember there being vampires, but it could be somewhere in the MSQ I haven't gotten to yet. I've been waiting for a co-op before I play Infinite. It sounds like a heck of a lot of fun. It is. It really is. And I'm anxiously awaiting co-op myself. There's a few friends who have been chomping at the bit. They want to play. Tataru is a vampire, didn't you know? She's the final boss. I am not surprised. I'm afraid of her already. Never mind her being a vampire. But holy heck, thank you so much for the raid. She's a secret Ascian. Oh, she's a tiny Ascian. She's tiny, but she's dense. Yeah, we just got finished with the Vanaspati duty, and that was a trip. Running through the jungle and everything's on fire, and just the creepy as hell monsters with like the square teeth. It's just, it's insanity. Too many teeth, too many mouths. That was the theme. Yeah. Bandit, welcome. Yeah, but I'm just trying to take my time and like do all of the side quests and just take my time like absorbing the MSQ here, because it's like it's Endwalker. I'm part of the way through it. I'm almost to the end. And I'm honestly a little sad and a little sweating it that I'm close to the end, because I've been streaming Final Fantasy XIV on the regular for like since June. Holy heck, Russ! Holy heck!
How's Ahty doing?
Russ, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, you heckin' bean.
Nut.
Nut. Pets. Holy heck! I have a couple of new redeems in there too. I added a couple over the weekend. What did I type in? Okay, I have to redo your shout out because like I messed it up. And Fingies beat me to it. Little Pac Mac, thank you so much for the follow. And welcome. Thank you so much. That's never gonna get old. So, okay, so maybe I shouldn't say it to you folks because I know what you'll do with it. But the little redeem does not have a cooldown.
Not.
Yeah, I was talking about that a few I was talking about that a few streams ago. That like I wanted to do like a little thing, but I was thinking of doing it in like my. And at least Fingies thought it was a good idea, so I went ahead and did it. I was thinking of also... Oh my lord, somebody at some point is going to use like 70,000 points on the app. I don't doubt it. But there's also another one too. I was thinking about doing my as a redeem too, but we'll see. I only have 82. You know what that means. It means I don't have enough points for I have 156k to burn. Oh my lord, that's funny stuff. I would if my Twitch didn't lag. Aw. Holy heck! Thank you so much, Russ. That no one Fox just raided like a few minutes before you, and we were chatting about Final Fantasy and some different stuff. But holy heck, thank you so much. Russ is an extremely good bean. Anybody who says otherwise, I'm going to suplex them into oblivion. Andy, good bean. That's hot. I mean, what? Oh, it's bean time. Bean! I haven't been beaned in a while. Well, at least a couple of streams, I think. That is so freaking cute. Bean! Ah! Suplexed into oblivion. Win-win, to be honest. It's a warrior's death. Oh my gosh, Andy's emotes are the cutest. I love how those came out. I was watching Sky make those, and I was like, oh man, I want more emotes. Well, let's see. I also subbed to Andy, so... There we go. As for what happened next, I recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mareed, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant host came to our aid. I'm convinced that pretty much anything that Sky draws, you can crop just a tiny little bit, and if you apply that shaking filter, that like literally everything makes a good emote, a good animated emote that she draws. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky. I saw nothing nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Interesting. Okay. So Russ, how was Gran Turismo tonight? Gran Turismo is... I had so much good times just playing GT. Back with my PS1. It's like one of the few game consoles I actually brought with me when I moved from Massachusetts. I still have it. Although my Gran Turismo discs, I think I'm missing one of the 2 discs. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Merid's Mahane. What can we get you? We have not come for libations, but rather for information. If you are Milil, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about it? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Khal Zahal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnairian specialties. It's through him we met Matsya. Fingies, what? Was it a grand old time? It was. I see what you did there. Yes, the names ring a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Thavnair? If I recall correctly, Khazal ran a trading operation in Yetlaman, and it was there that you met Matsya's acquaintance. Yes. That is the same Khazal, no doubt. A rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Am I having a stroke? What's going on with the music? What is going on with the music? Are you hearing something weird, or? Even now with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. It sounds really weird on my end, like it's changing in pitch and speed randomly, like distortions. Might just be my system, I don't know. That's interesting. If the pitch is wrong, it could be Twitch trying to catch up. Is it affecting my voice at all? Sometimes goes off key, yeah. I see that happen on your stream too on occasion, no one. Oh, okay. I think just the game audio. That's interesting. Well, I was having issues, not this past weekend, but I think earlier in the week, where some folks in the stream were saying that it sounded like I had a record, I don't know, that it sounded weird. But then it cleared up, so like, I don't know, it could be Twitch also, because Twitch has been having some issues as of late with that sort of thing. Twitch is a wonderful website! No problems at all! All good, no bad! Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium indeed. Khazal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting. As far as I could hear, yet as they discussed matters further, Khazal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Khazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry. Nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Khazal lived for his work, and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? This is starting to get weirder and weirder, y'all. Khazal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Khazal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama. The name is new to me. How do we get there? Embrace the weird. I am doing my best. But don't confuse me saying the word weird with bad. I mean, it's weird isn't good. I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Alright, more running around. It's Final Fantasy. Of course it's gonna have an anime-ass plotline. Well, at least we're not on the Hot Springs episode. Let's see. After leaving the Mahane, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetheryte Plaza. The residents of Kama should know more about Khazal's circumstances. If we follow Mahil's directions, we'll be there in no time. Residents of Kama should know more of Kazal's circumstances. Okay. It's the same. I need to go upstairs and then cross. God, I can't get over how pretty this place is. Holy heck. Holy heck, Skippy! Skippy! Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. The gift subs. Holy heck. A gift sub for Pidge, good bean. For Bagel Tiger, good bean. A gift sub for Fawnin, good bean. Holy heck. And then one for Melanora, and then for Proxy. Holy heck. I'm getting beans. Bean! All of them good beans. I don't think... Has Skippy heard that yet? No, I haven't. So what do you think, Skippy? Should I do the whoop, 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 as a redeem also? Yes, but modified. Modified. Modified in what way? Don't you wanna hear Sprinkles Unplugged? Fast or something? I suppose I could do that. There you go. Perfect. This must be Kama. We have arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kazal. I still can't get over I still can't get over the fact that, like, literally all 5 of those gift subs are all folks that...
What are you doing?
That I either know from Sky's stream, like Melanora, or folks that I watch stream on a regular basis, like all of the other ones. What the Ahty doing? Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. So I just need to just randomly go into people's houses and ask them, like, what's up? Hey, what's up? I know you were, like, changing, but, you know, could you answer a couple of questions? Kazal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open, and looked out to see Kazal sitting on a bench, his head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Khazal, cordial and honest, like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre going-ons. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without notice. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Alright, there's one other one I need to talk to. It's somewhere around here. Ah, there we are. Could you come back another time? I just woke up, and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnair. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Khazal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Khazal? Aye, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ruvida Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinbaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinbaha of Ruvida Fibers. That sounds promising. I have to go down there. There's a lookout right there, though. I don't want that one. It's one way to get down here, though. Kind of wondering where this is all going. Was it because, did he, like, change into this huge fiend because he was just despairing about his business? Or it's kind of bizarre. And hurry, I say, there's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we can speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. This area is for employees only. Out, out! What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise to the Mandaruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you passed 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small trait to Nabrafal by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manuha, and that massive crate there goes to Zaymira by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Thread, is it? Then you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. There's an ordinary crate. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. I'm going to spend all of my butt coins on... I can't help it. Maybe I should... Maybe I should just lower the price on... Do it. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing, that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Here, hold on 1 second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Creator dashboard. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Oh my god. I'm lowering. Stop it with the I'm lowering the price. There it is. Edit. There we go. Now it's 5 butt coins. There you go. You've carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. I've never seen anyone so strong. Nuts. They are buying a vowel. Maybe I should just do the rest of the vowels. E-I-O-U.
The nozzle.
Or just do the whole damn alphabet. Y'all can spell words in chat. I and my associates will see to the rest. So please return to Jinbaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Vetland 6 is 2/3 sold out within 24 hours. Oh, and damn it. I still need to pay you for PDX LAN. Heck. I'm excited we're going to have another Vetland so soon. That's good. That is really good. I'm really glad that that's popular. It's really good. It's a nice LAN. I really like it. Done as I asked, have you? If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. Lucian, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck, how are you doing? How was your stream tonight? Nut. How was your stream?
Nut.
There you go. Just streamed finishing touches on my new VTuber. Ooh. As well as a new droppable. All done in Blender. Lucian, are you a Blender wizard? Bandit, welcome. Skifty, welcome. Heck. I try my darndest. That is good to know. I don't know too many folks who are handy with Blender. I've been trying to learn it, and it's just like, oh my god, it's basically brain surgery to me. But holy heck, thank you so much for the raid, Lucian. That's a butt. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? If you ever want to talk shop, I'm game. Just yap at me on Discord. Okay. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and in the next instant he, too, sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... I was wondering how I got here, then I realized I was part of a raid. So, Lucian is a stinky who lost the game. Aww. Not stinky. I think I'm just going to leave that at 5. He also wanted to eat a shrimp's head. Well, who wouldn't? They're crunchy. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask? Indeed. You knew the merchant Khazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. I am out of butt coin. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could just give stream currency, like Buttcoin, but I can't. Like, they don't even allow me to. Like, I can't give somebody a bunch of Buttcoin. I have 1,564. Should have butted your finances better. What? Oh, pumpkin. Pumpkin!
What are you doing?
Khazal? I knew him well. We arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. Oh no. That's why. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. Cursed streamer Ahty tonight, what? Is it cursed, Paula? Is it though? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I could do the but reverbed. Like an insane reverb to it. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Sparky, why? Pets. There we go. this is pretty chaotic, actually. Oh. Oh, for the love of... Oh, there's a pop. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink of turning into beasts, one after the next. Poor Ahty gonna be trying to clear the redacted trial and dealing with raid mechanics and this sound alert at the same time. He said, I am ruined, yeah. Hashtag Sparky did everything wrong. You know what? I like Sparky. Sparky has a little bit of gremlin energy that I can appreciate. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. There was a poll in another stream, Noxus, and it was deemed that I did nothing wrong. Sparky is spunky, okay. Sparky is the most gremlin. Sparky Keku. I suspect that everything began with Kazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? I'm the most chaotic and cursed Mon, and nobody is ready for me. I can appreciate that, actually. I mean, I mod a few streams, and sometimes I'm a problem. Thumuru dungeon with you, gremlin. Much remains clear, but I believe we are drawing closer to the answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. We were to reconvene with the others in front of the Megaduta, were we not? That should just be outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than anywhere's. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. Thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well. One streamer has Meep, and I cause massive problems, even breaking it at rare times. Yeah, I tried to crop that up as much as possible, so it could be just really quick. But it seems like it just still lags a little bit in processing the actual currency. So I don't know what to do about that. Maybe when I learn Leorenborn, when I finally get that working, maybe that'll cut the lag time down. Meep is the new software. It's like PNG Tuber Plus and Tifa. Interesting. Yeah, Kryuki, welcome. When I was in Sky's stream, she suggested it. I think I used the one that's still in her stream, and she's like, you know what, you should make that vibrate. I'm like, okay. I had the empty slots, so, you know. So, Meep is the new software. Okay, I'll remember that, because I use V802 for my avatar currently. I wonder if I could use that. That sounds interesting. Because technically my avatars are GIF tubers. They're just like a series of animated GIFs. There we go. I think that's going to be a little bit better. I've encountered much more chaotic and cursed. May they never be unleashed upon Twitch, for all shall suffer. What? Finish your rounds and ready to share? There we go. Oops.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Hibu Hippo. Thank you so much. Welcome.
With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors.
Hopefully I said your name correctly. If I butchered it, please feel free to correct me. Do-do-do.
Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Skifty, thank you so much for the follow. Holy heck. Thank you.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
pets. Boop. There we go.
We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized.
My pronouns are... I prefer they, them, but any work. I'm not too particular with it, but they, them is preferred.
It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes.
Nut.
Oh, Hebo Hippo, thank you so much for asking that. It is very, very much appreciated.
I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Oh, Matsya.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Balaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors, limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him?
Uh-oh.
The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
That's dark.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah!
Jeez. Now, are you serious?
Our people, you must save them.
Are you serious? Oh my god, that is dark.
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
Wow.
The nozzle.
I'm sorry, folks. Had I known about that part, I probably would have prefaced it with a content warning.
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right. Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Wow. Okay, let me catch up a little bit here. So it's just nice to be nice and have respect for others' wants. Thank you, Hebo. I really appreciate it. Wow, that was fucked up, right? The fun of first playthroughs, indeed. I was not expecting that. Apocalypse is here, indeed. Imagine panicking literally means you end up killing those around you. That's messed up. Yeah. Super messed up. Oop. Alright, extras, because I'm a good baby. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. Hiya, Tyler! This makes Jumanji look like a birthday party indeed. Ah, welcome home, Tyler. You literally just missed an extremely dark and pretty screwed up part of this game. I was not expecting that at all. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you're curious, I would check out the VOD later, but it's pretty dark. We meet again. You do remember me, yes? You saved my skin twice over in Idlima. Now I find myself turning to you for help once more, but let us tarry here no longer. We must save Palika's stand, whatever it takes. Mattia, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course. Palika's stand is not far, just down the hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Ahty, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Endwalker not pulling punches, indeed. Well, it is, but not willingly. Yeah. I'm off to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Skippy. Thank you so much for those gift subs earlier. I so appreciate it. And I'm really appreciative that you come by the stream all the time. Thank you so much. Do you know what the writing FSA is? I don't. The writing FSA. Alize and I will keep Mattia hidden amidst the trees and follow in the path is clear. Alrighty, take care, Gabe. Have a good night. The Florida Standard Test Practice. No, I don't. I'm not familiar with that at all. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. There's the Aether, right? Let me get my Chocobo out here to at least do some support duty here. Chocobo friend, yep. He heals me, actually. Oh, wow, that's new. Have it tomorrow, and it's 12 in the morning, and if I don't pass, I won't go to the next grade. It's a huge test. Oh, okay. So, when I was going through school, I mean, we had some standardized tests, like SATs and things like that. We didn't really have like some of the other standardized tests that that folks going through school today have. But I heard they're kind of hard. It just depends on like what teachers you get and things like that, and what they actually teach you, things like that. But yeah, I mean, if you need to get some sleep, you should get some sleep. Yeah, gosh, yeah, you should get some. No, it's okay. Hebo, thank you so much for coming by. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST, which I think is 9 your time, if you're in Florida. I'll be doing some... What am I going to be doing tomorrow? Xenoblade Chronicles. I'll be playing some of that. Yeah, actually, I think I'm streaming every day this week except for Thursday. Good night, Hebo. Good luck with that test tomorrow. I'm sure you'll nail it. It cannot be. Oop, I'm getting beamed. Bean! We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. One moment, folks. Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the Alize and Alphino super quick before I start talking to the other folks here. His wounds are deep, but he may yet be saved. Go and help the others. Jaster, welcome. Oh, welcome back, I should say. Why the horror? It's going okay. It's like It got really dark earlier. I'm actually kind of thankful you missed it. It was... Oof. Oof. There, you'll be fine. The pain will soon pass. Yeah, it got... Well, I mean, like, heavy as in emotional, but, like, you know, it was not that. It was heavy as in, like, oh my god, did that just happen? And it was super dark. Oh, you will, Jaster. I have no doubt. Ah, SBC Bash, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck, thank you. Biakoj, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I think I said your name right. Oh my god! Double raid! Holy heck, thank you! And SBC Bash, thank you so much for the follow. And Zhao, thank you so much for the raid! Holy heck, I've got a lot of shouting out to do. Yami, thank you so much for that shout out. Wait, oh, okay, let me see.
Not.
I misspelled something here. Oh, it's SPC. Oh, okay. There we go. How was Desolate tonight? How was that? When I was releasing some gremlin energy in your stream before I started, it looked pretty interesting, actually. And yes, just because I can't climb the whale, I may buy the game. How did it go tonight? Here, Presh Bean was having girlfriend night, but been lurking. Okay. No worries. Just enjoy yourself. Lots of thrills and chills. Interesting. Okay. I know things are getting pretty intense there. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Uh-oh. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Oof. How do I get out of here? Here we go. So if you're about to hit a dark moment in the story, do you want a warning? Is there going to be... Do you think there's going to be more in about 20 minutes? The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. Uh-oh. The massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Girlfriend night ended, girlfriends went to bed, so gonna vibe with Presh Ahty. Aw, thank you, Yami. I can answer that truthfully if you want. Okay, well maybe I should just discover it. I will preface this warning though. Like before the end of the stream, things might get super dark again. So be prepared, y'all, okay? Copyright Striker, thank you so much for the sub. Oh wait. No. Biakaj. Thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub to Copyright Striker. Thank you so much. Copyright Striker. That's interesting. So, Byakoj, am I saying your name correctly? I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm getting that right and I'm not butchering it. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Byako J. Okay. I will remember that. So there's one more around here somewhere. Uh-oh, I think it's that dude behind the barn here. He's frightened, so he might turn into one. Have you come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family. My friends. So... I thought he was going to turn into one. I told you, Precious Ahty Bean, even if I'm quiet, I will do everything to be here every stream. Aw, thank you so much, Ayami. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let us do what we can to see the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Yeah, poor Matsya. Gonna lurk here for a bit. Love you, Ahty. Love you too, Zhao. Thank you so much. Oh, Ahty. This is Yerovet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babies struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsya, do you perchance remember Kirasaf and Mevin, the young couple who always brought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Kirasaf and Mevin bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, but still a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, but I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, pumpkin. Pumpkin! Oh, pets. There we go. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Regrettably, I have to leave to prep for raids. Hope I can catch some more streams in the future, and I hope you enjoy Endwalker too. Alrighty, Bandit. Thank you so much for coming by, and good luck with those raids, okay? I'm sure you'll kill it. Alright, so what's the quickest way to get there? Alright. Here's the river. Love you too, Iyami. Good bean. Already attuned to that Aether, right? Here's Matsuya. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saitagama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please stay by! That was Kurasaf. Oh no, this is not good. I'll take a look. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Here we are. Is he okay? The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Ahty. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone? Anyone? My arms so heavy, and my legs, I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them, need to be with them. I need... Kurasaf, no, Kurasaf! You must stay strong. More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. speak to him. Thank you. Please find them. Mevan still lives, and she has her child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Kirasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return to lay you to rest. Oof, that sucks. So this Coda thing increases damage dealt by self and nearby party members. Effectiveness is determined by the number of different Coda active in the song gauge. Can only be executed when at least one Coda. Okay. And I'm thinking that these are the Coda here. So it's a damage buff, alright. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mevan and the child must be elsewhere. There's another Aetheryte over here. No, this is the one I attuned to earlier. They're the sparklies. Uh-oh. It's amazing anybody made it through here alive. With all those snakes and stuff, jeez. Maven and her daughter came through this area recently. You see no evidence of their passage. not see that. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Maven and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair,
no more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahty fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahty sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man? These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahty's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Raz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company. The hour has come, Vritra! It's all or nothing!
Wow. That's heckin' awesome. If Mevin fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm, Matsya. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. So, if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I am not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alize and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsya speak with Elder Yeruvet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. We will save Mevin and her child. We can do that much for Kira's health. Holy heck. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Kurasov, but he... Say no more. I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Kurasov may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevin and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe, and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsya? If we follow Sirota south, we will arrive at Perusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mevin sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's settled. Matsya, stay closer to me. Matsya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Perusa. As quickly as we are able. With me. It's time for my chicken. There we go. Alright, here we go. Thank you. I thought it was done for. Huh? Nevin? She is a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child, gods, worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Jupiter, welcome. How are you doing? Wow, there's Matsuya. Ahty, wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alize have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. Doing okay. About to play 14 myself. Nice. Are you going to be doing some raiding or like MSQ? What are your plans for tonight? And also, are you going to be streaming it? Whoop. There we go. I'm not going to stream it this time. I already streamed today. That's fair. Okay, if I jump from here, I don't want to jump into combat. Okay, we're good. Gosh, the story of this game is just, the writers just did such a great job. I wonder if I jumped down here too prematurely. Nope. No sign of the lady and her kidlet, though. Still not good. I'm near the end of Stormblood, and so far Heavensward is my favorite part. I'm told Shadowbringers and Endwalker are amazing, though. Heavensward was my favorite for a while. Shadowbringers is really good, also. Also, I said Stormblood made me cry a few times, and my friend was like, when you get to Shadowbringers, you're gonna be little kitty dehydrated. You're not wrong. So, there is a VOD of my part of my run through Shadowbringers on YouTube, where I legit cried on stream. I had to deafen the mic and just cry for a little bit. It's just masterful storytelling. Like, I've never... A video game has never elicited a more intense emotional response than that particular time. Final Fantasy XIV is still the only game to ever make me cry, ever. There you are. How fare the others? I see. You've seen to all beasts in sight? In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
She's cute.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
Yeah, that's why I don't stream myself doing MSQ. I never know when that's gonna happen. I'm gonna dip out now so that I'm not too spoiled. Haha. Just wanted to say hi. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Alright, thank you so much, thank you so much, Jupiter. And that's the thing, that's a fair point. The thing is, I think having an emotional response like that on stream is a good thing. Because, like, you know, it's really easy to, like, for lots of people to think that, like, you know, you're a streamer and, like, you know, like, that you're not really a person, you know? And I guess my thoughts on it is just like, well, I mean, if I can be as, you know, if I'm streaming, like, anybody who's watching is getting all of me, you know? Like, if there's a super sad part of the game, they're gonna get that response. Seeing something like that isn't new for me. It's a scenario that's done plenty of times nowadays, so it's lost its effect, and I'm like, oh, they're dead now, oh well, and I just off the creature and move on. They're no longer human, just put them down. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how that's delivered. You know? I mean, it's a thing. It's like, you know, it's a natural human fear. Like it's something we're scared of when we're like little kids. Like we're scared of monsters, right? Or like, you know, we're scared of turning into one, or like, you know, it tugs at very, very I don't know, like fears that are ingrained in us from a very early age. Ah, thank you so much for the alert, Kryuki. But yeah, I mean, I definitely know what you're saying, Noxus, and that's the thing is, like, Final Fantasy XIV, like, does play a lot into a lot of these same themes that we see in other games, but it's like its delivery. It's like it's how they craft it and weave it into the story and punch you in the face with it. As I find it more interesting, and it's more likely to elicit a response in me because I'm invested in all of these characters. I'm invested in what happens to them, good or bad, you know.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
Having been exposed to the horrid reality of the world at a young age, my response to situations like that are protect the others, kill it before it does any more damage. I can mourn later.
You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
All right. Over there. My view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Ahty, go with Matzia and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south. Get to that lookout. Not easily. Oop. I might need flying to get that. Eventually. I can get this lookout though.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't! Please!
Ooh.
Lord have mercy!
Oh no. Nevin's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Oh my god. Take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Oh my god. This is so tense. Did you find Nevin and the child? Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
steady. You know the way.
You can do this, Matsuya.
No! No! Not you too! Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid! To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
No.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Matsuya.
Every agony.
Ooh, Estinian. And Vritra.
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Welcome back, Bokaj. It's going really well. Very heavy and very tense.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsuya.
And I guess I'm going kind of long tonight, too. I just can't stop. I have a feeling he'll be fine.
Really? How can you be so sure?
I'm the Warrior of Light. Come on, Alize.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matsuya's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahty's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Kesarif died as they lived, as themselves, and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Okay, I think yeah, I mean, I've gone way long. I should find somebody to raid. 'Cause I have to eat dinner. Yeah, I do. What a crazy heckin' story. Wow. I was not expecting that tonight. Wow. Thank you, Noxus. And Noan Fox, thank you. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for your raid. So somebody is on right now that has actually had kind of a rough past couple of months, and I was thinking that it might be good to raid him, because I haven't even chatted or really been around this good bean really at all in the past few months. It's Pravda. You know, I know Pravda from Paula's stream, and they are playing some Trackmania tonight. So how do y'all feel about raiding Pravda? Some of you might know him, but I suspect, like, many of you don't. Too late for me. Alrighty. Take care, Ahty. Sleep well. That sounds good. Okay. Pravda's a heckin' good bean. Enjoy your dinner and watch some vids to cheer up from this. Yeah, I mean, I'll be okay. I appreciate it, Noxus. Yeah, Pravda's only been streaming for an hour, but yeah, let's do it. I think it would be a nice surprise. So let me get this started. Alright, there we go. So, as always, thank you so much for everyone who's come by the stream, you know, who tuned in, you know, the regular way, or popped in on a raid. Like, I appreciate the company no matter how you got here. And thank you so much for coming. Y'all are just precious, and I appreciate every single one of you. The next time I'm going to be... What's up, Kryuki? The next time I'm going to be streaming is tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. I'm going to be playing some Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Kryuki, you're welcome. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I'll be playing some Xenoblade. Y'all can watch me be bad at a controller-based game. Although I'm starting to get a little better. We'll get a little bit further in the story with that. I've been looking forward to it. It's okay, Kryuki. But at any rate, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to have some dinner and crawl up into the bed. I need my sleeps. So, until tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you all there. Or just remember 6 p.m. PST.